Welcome back to YBTV Rewind. I'm Dani Johnson.
And I'm Charles Jones. Dani, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, Charlie. I mean, it's a little bittersweet. It's our last show here tonight, Charlie.
Don't remind
and
me.
it is an honor to be anchoring aside you tonight, Charlie. I mean, it's been a great 4 years.
It's always a pleasure, Dani. And you know what? I love how we're ending the semester just how we started, you and I anchoring. I think it's a great little bow on top of what has been a very interesting semester of ups and downs for YBTV.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to put it. I'll say that. Well, we've had the opportunity to cover some pretty unique events on campus this semester, as well as some fun ones. Garrett Fannin kicks us off with the recap from SAB's Sour House. Garrett?
When life takes a spontaneous turn, we saw this exemplified with Sour House on Friday. This was a fantastic opportunity to flap your wings and be crazy and perform an unexpected act. You could even call it Freebird. Comedians stood up, impressions were made, and suits got an interesting look. On Sunday night, SAB held Sour House, a chance to take the stage with goofiness. Kaya Hakeem told us more about the event.
Sour House is pretty much like any other coffee house, but for purposefully bad or silly acts. So it's overall a really, really fun time. Like today we had a couple stand-up comedians, a couple people who had lost their fantasy football bet, stuff like that. It's a really good time. We have it once a year. I hope to see you guys there next year.
This was the last all-student coffee house of the semester. Now, this was certainly an amazing night and one not to miss. And in case you were studying for an exam last minute, SAB still has Senior Coffee House coming in April. Be sure to be on the lookout on Instagram at Messiah SAB. For YBTV, I am Garrett Fannin.
Thank you so much, Garrett. Dani, what's been your favorite memory from any of the coffee houses that you've attended?
Charlie, I'm going to be honest. I have not been to any this semester.
None.
I was not available to do them, so I'm not sure. What about you? I feel like you probably go.
Brutal. Yeah, no, I do. I have been to a few. There have been some really great performances this year. People are really getting out there, flexing their talents. I got to see one buddy of mine who I had a class with. Got to see him perform Freebird.
Ooh.
That was really fantastic. I mean, I was shocked by it. I was not expecting that level of talent from him. It's like you get to know someone in one context and then you see him in another and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's almost like I had no idea you could do that. Why didn't you tell me that?
I know, right? What are we keeping it hidden for?
Yeah. Why are you embarrassed? If you have a great talent, show it.
Exactly. Let the world see.
I mean, Charlie's got some great talents here. Listen, let me tell you. But now we will reminisce on the extravaganza that Garrett also covered. Take it away again, Garrett.
Eggs, and even more eggs. Did I hear iPad? This past Saturday, Student Government Association held a very special extravaganza event in light of Easter. This was a super opportunity to take a brain break from the hustle of approaching finals and take part for the chance to win big, including speakers, a Nintendo Switch, headphones, a television, and even an iPad if you were lucky number one.
Hello everyone, my name is Praiza Baringa and I am the Vice President of Engagement here at Messiah University. We are in the midst of our extravaganza, this major campus-wide econ with all these amazing prizes. Super exciting, super fun, super energetic, and we really appreciate you guys for coming out and supporting.
A dozen golden eggs later, students walked away with exciting prizes. Did you miss the excitement? No worries. Be on the lookout for more events on Instagram at Messiah SGA. For YBTV, I am Garrett Fannin.
Thank you once again, Garrett, for all your hard work this semester. You've done a great job with both packages. Now, Charlie, do you like glow sticks and dancing?
Oh, glow sticks and dancing? Now that just sounds a bit excessive. But, separately on their own, I like them just fine. Put them together, it's a bit of a more complicated topic. That's tough. How about yourself? You like glow sticks?
I do. I do like glow sticks. I just don't like that they don't last very long. Like
I
that
agree.
freezer trick that they always tell you to put them in the freezer. I swear, they never come back to life. It's just like, that's a waste of time. But I do like glow sticks. And of course, I love a good dance. Like, come on.
You got it. But when you put the two together.
I think I'm a little biased, though, because I did go to the glow dance.
Oh, the glow dance. That's true. I think I was there for that.
You might have been.
Might have been. I think I might have gotten some footage for that. Might have filmed a package or two.
I remember that, Charlie. So you got the footage and I edit. Okay, well.
Well, Danny, with that being said, we actually, as we covered, we had
Tag
the
teamed,
opportunity
yeah.
for us to cover this event all the way back in February. Let's take a look.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again? Well, guess what? You're not alone. Students filled the Union ready to dance their feelings away as SAB hosted their annual Glow Dance. There were so many different activities such as temporary tattoos and bracelet making. Some might remember it from last year, but this year it has a special theme to it.
So our wonderful DJ actually suggested doing a 2016 theme, and since that year has been especially nostalgic for our generation, we decided to focus the music, the food, the activities, everything around our 2016 theme. So we're super excited. We always love to serve as much of the student body as we can and reach different groups of people. So I'm really excited to see some people that I don't always see at dances come today, and just to see a great crowd out there.
Shuffling it back to 2016 was definitely a blast from the past. Make sure to stay up to date on all future events by SAB by following them on Instagram at MessiahSAB. Reporting for YBTV, I'm Dani Johnson. That was such a fun event to cover, Charlie. I'm glad I feel like we've tag teamed a lot these past couple of years working here, and I'm so glad to have been able to do that with you. But we only have one more story to cover this evening, Charlie.
Oh, say isn't it so?
It is, and that means that it's becoming even more bittersweet here.
Well, luckily we saved the very best for last. SAB Spring Fling is one of the marquee events on the calendar each and every year. Mikey Hubicki has more.
The Messiah Student Activities Board hosted the annual Spring Fling Dance on Saturday. The event, which took place in Brubaker Auditorium at the Eisenhower Campus Center, offered various ways to unwind from the stress of classes and ring in the spring season, including a live DJ, photo booths, arts and crafts, and more. Attendees could The Messiah Student Activities Board hosted the annual Spring Fling Dance on Saturday. The event, which took place in Brubaker Auditorium at the Eisenhower Campus Center, offered various ways to unwind from the stress of classes and ring in the spring season, including a live DJ, photo booths, arts and crafts, and more. Attendees could dance the night away while enjoying refreshing spring-themed mocktails and delicious food, or simply socialize with friends while soaking up the atmosphere. Students could also enjoy a table filled with macarons of numerous flavors, including chocolate, vanilla, coffee, and New York cheesecake.
Spring Fling is an annual tradition for the Student Activities Board. We host a spring dance every year where students can dress up, come, have fun. We do mocktails each year. We do snacks. There's a craft station, photo booths, all sorts of places where students can come and have activities and, of course, dance the night away.
You can learn more about upcoming events with the SAB by visiting messiah.edu/student-engagement/SAB or visiting their Instagram page at MessiahSAB.
You know, Charlie, SAB always does a good job at planning the Spring Fling and unique events every school year, so thank you so much, Micah, for covering their biggest event of the year. With that, we will be right back with more YBTV Rewind after this break.
It's very rare to find a Master's of Music program that has this online component along with great flexibility.
The graduate programs in music at Messiah University consist of a Master of Music in Conducting and a Master of Music Education. The graduate program is the largest of its kind that is a NASM accredited program in the United States.
I enjoyed that the program gave me the opportunity to have so many hands-on experiences, even if it was an online class. I was practicing my conducting. I was getting real feedback from professors on how I was doing with those skills.
Messiah University has been teaching online for over 10 years. That gives us the experience that we need to really have those personal moments with our students no matter where they are.
It's flexible and the quality of the education is unparalleled. One of the things that I love the most is that the professors build personal connections with their students.
Time after time, relationships are forged between students and faculty alike, and those relationships stand the test of time.
Messiah definitely gave me an idea of what my future could look like. It gave me a vision for all the possibilities that existed for my life through the example of alumni, other students that were just a little bit ahead of me in coursework, the professors that came before me and maybe have graduated from Messiah. There's just such a community that existed and a model of success that was proven time and time again through Messiah. And so that was kind of one of the reasons why I chose to come here and why I continue to love it.
Welcome back to YBTV Rewind. I'm Charles Jones.
And I'm Dani Johnson. Charlie, with graduation coming up, are you going to try and squeeze in one more event on campus?
Oof, I mean, we're in the last week here, but you know, I am looking forward to Pancake Night, which is a yearly finals week, or I should say semesterly Messiah tradition. So I am looking forward to getting one more Pancake Night in before, you know, as sort of a last hurrah. How about yourself?
I also love Pancake Night, Charlie, but I also saw that Lottie's having root beer floats tomorrow, so catch me at Lottie tomorrow. But also, I'm just going to say this now, we should have a YBTV Pancake Night. Like, we should all go, as YBTV, go to Pancake Night, just because I feel like if most of us already go, like, we should just go and have, like, our last hurrah be with each other.
Yeah, secure a table, you know?
Yeah,
It could be
a
a
full
little
table.
thing.
Like, I'm always the first one there. I'm always the first one in line. And because I go in, get the fresh food, and I'm out. So, but Hannah Whitaker actually brings you the last and final campus calendar of the semester. Hannah?
Good evening, Messiah. I'm Hannah Whitaker, and welcome to the last campus calendar of the semester. With finals week quickly approaching, there are many opportunities to get involved on campus. Let's take a look at what a few of them are. On Tuesday, starting at 11:55 a.m., Murray Library will be hosting student presentations from Dr. LeGrand's course on African American history since 1865. Students will be giving presentations on research they have conducted. This event will take place in the library's cafe area, so grab some coffee and learn something new from the student presenters. Need a snack to help you power through to the end of the semester? Come meet the new campus dietitian outside of Lottie on Wednesday from 12 to 3 p.m. and get the opportunity to create your own DIY trail mix. In collaboration with Dining Services, the new campus registered dietitian will be there to inform students about the nutrition services provided on campus. So if you have any questions or just need a little treat to help prepare for finals week, make sure you stop on by. Also on Wednesday, from 2 to 4:45 in Murray Library, the class of 2026 is invited to decorate their graduation cap. Supplies are provided and a balloon arch and props will be available to take photos with. If you are not graduating this semester, you are still welcome to attend. You can make a card for a graduating senior, a professor you appreciated this semester, or even bring your own craft. Hang out with friends and spend a chill afternoon in the library crafting away. On Thursday, the Messiah Council on Family Relations is inviting people to a pop-up in the Larson Student Union from 4:30 to 8:30. Stop by and put smiles on kids' faces by making coloring books for pediatric patients. Candy salad and drinks will be available. And lastly, stop by SAB's Summer Rewind pop-up on Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. on the campus green. This is a chance to reminisce on your childhood by enjoying treats such as bomb pops, Lunchables, and more. You may even get the opportunity to walk away with a nostalgic goodie bag to help you power through finals week. There are many fun events to participate in this week, so I encourage you to find some time in your busy schedule to do something fun with your friends. Well, that's all for this semester's campus calendar. Have a good summer, Messiah, and happy graduation to those who are graduating. I'm Hannah Whitaker, sending it back to the desk.
Well, thank you so much, Hannah. Now let's check in with Connor Zodi for this week's Falcon Forecast. Connor?
Good evening, Messiah. I'm Connor Zodi, here to bring you this week's Falcon Forecast. It was an absolutely gorgeous day today. We hit 68 earlier. The sun was shining. As you can see right here, right now, we're sitting at a comfortable 64 degrees. minimal chance of rain. We'll hit 40 as the low later tonight, and we have about 48% humidity at the moment. If we take a look at tomorrow with our Tuesday planner, you may see the sun just a little bit, but probably not much, if at all. It will be cloudy, and there are chances of scattered showers all throughout the day. As you can see, the temperatures will steady out in the mid-50s, hit a peak of around 57 in the afternoon. If we take a look at our temperature map, as you can see, it's pretty much the same in the whole central Pennsylvania area here, 64 degrees, especially in the areas near us, like Lancaster, York, Chambersburg, Harrisburg. So not much variance there. If we take a look at our surface map, you can see there's quite a lot going on here. You can even expect some mixed precipitation in the Rocky Mountain area, and the yellow and red is a lot of heavy rainfall with even flash flooding and severe thunderstorms possible. Some of that weather will make its way over towards Pennsylvania and affect us in the upcoming days. So speaking of which, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. As I mentioned, tomorrow gonna be a weird week. You might see a little bit of everything. It is going to be mixed conditions all across the board. Wednesday, you can expect up to 7/10 of an inch of rain, so keep an umbrella handy and make sure you are careful when driving. Thursday should be decent. Friday, mostly overcast, chance of rain late. Saturday will be back and forth, chances of rain, moderate chances, that is, in the early morning and early afternoon hours. Sun should show itself hopefully late morning and in the evening. Sunday looks good, and Monday we will finally get back up to 68 degrees, closer to the 70s that it should probably be when we're here at the end of April, beginning of May. But luckily, as you can see, the temperatures will remain relatively stable, highs in the 50s, close to 60, and the lows in the high 30s to mid 40s. So my best advice is have a jacket and an umbrella with you in your backpack and be prepared for anything, because you never know when Mother Nature is going to decide to have a panic attack. That's all for this week's Falcon Forecast. I'm Connor Zodi. Dani, Charlie, back to you.
Thank you, Connor. Great job on Falcon Forecast. It's definitely going to be sad to also not see you or be able to anchor alongside of you anymore, as he is also graduating alongside both Charlie and I. But Charlie, I have one serious question. I need you to answer it honestly, okay?
I'll try my best.
What did you want to be when you were growing up, and what will you be doing after we graduate?
Wow. So, you know, it's a very in-depth question, you know, because there was a lot I wanted as a child, you know, cowboy astronaut, president of Mars.
Wait, cowboy astronaut? Like not two separate?
No, so an astronaut who is also a cowboy,
oh
but in
my
space.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I could totally see you doing that.
No, see, right? Like, I just feel like it would be a really fun time, you know, you lasso a meteor. That's kind of all I really envisioned for myself, but I'm sure there's other fun aspects to it as well.
I could see you wearing cowboy boots and an astronaut suit, like
right?
Totally, like that's you.
Like it's just a beautiful style.
It is.
But truthfully though, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I have a deep love for animals, and you know that didn't really carry into adulthood, because you know I took one bio class and I was like, oh, okay, not for me. But I still have a lot of love for animals. Have a lot of pets back home. Aww. How about yourself? What did you want to be when you grew up?
You're gonna laugh at me. I wanted to be a tow truck driver like my dad. Yeah. I don't even get a full laugh. I just get the ha. Yeah.
Just the ha.
It was definitely a moment, and up until probably my sophomore year of high school, I still wanted to be a tow truck driver.
Hey, I respect that. Tow truck drivers are the lifeblood of America.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't have anything without them.
I was going to say, the way people drive, well, I'm just going to say it there. But now I will be moving to Tucson, Arizona immediately after graduation to be a news producer at KOLD 13 News.
Oh, well, congratulations.
It's going to be really sad to be leaving all of this behind, but it's just a stepping stone. And I could always come back after my contract, so I'm looking forward to it. But it's definitely been an eventful week this week, especially with preparing to move. But let's take a look at what Luke Fessler has for us in the final Falcon on the Street of the semester. Luke?
Welcome to this week's Falcon on the Street. I'm Luke Fessler, and we asked Falcons this week, what did you want to do when you were younger, and what are you doing now?
When I was younger, I wanted to be an NFL quarterback. Now I'm an accounting major, but I like accounting a lot, so I think that I picked the right path.
What I wanted to do when I was younger was I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to sing and play instruments. What I'm doing now is I'm going into business, so it's a different field, but I'm excited to do it.
I had always talked about being a veterinarian when I was younger, just because I really liked animals. But now I'm a teacher which I feel like kind of works with that. I've just always liked helping people. I've always liked just being able to work with other people as well.
I wanted to be an MLB player, and now I'm just a student going for strength and conditioning. I wanted to be a doctor, but now I want to be a cop and do some law enforcement.
I want to be a professional soccer player, but now I want to be a police officer.
I wanted to be an NBA player, but now I'm just a PT.
I wanted to be a vet, but now I want to be an engineer.
I wanted to be a vet when I was younger, and now I'm an elementary education major.
I wanted to be a teacher, and now I'm an education major.
I want to be a pro soccer player, and now I'm a medical major.
When I was younger, I wanted to work on a cruise. I don't know why, it just seemed like it'd be fun. Now, I am inconsistently a gym rat. So.
I wanted to be a teacher, and now I'm going for teaching.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a paleontologist. Now I'm pursuing dentistry.
That's all for this week's Falcon on the Street. My name is Luke Fessler, sending it back to the desk.
Thank you so much, Luke. Now, over the course of the semester, we as a team at YBTV have had several bonding experiences, including karaoke. We thought it'd be fun to take a look at a reel that Luke Fessler created for us, highlighting all the fun we had. So stay tuned for YBTV Sports right after that with Libby Zimmerman and Kael Childers. Right after this break.
There's no need to feel down, I said, young man. Pick yourself off the ground, I said, young man. 'Cause you're in a new town, there's no need to be unhappy.
Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand, and no one strings his heart to the big bad voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit, hey, Mr. Hidey Ho, well, I know you got the answers we all want to know.
Do you practice Santeria?
You know, it's so funny you asked that. Because actually,
I don't practice Santeria. And Mr. Wingtip's shoes, and Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers we all want to know. Yeah!
Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza angel like Mondelez. You're my number one pie from Sicily.
Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? Insanity laughs under pressure, we're breaking. Can we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give love one more chance? Why can't we give love, give love, give love, give love, give love, give love?
Make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing will ever last forever. Everybody wants to move,
but I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. carved my name into his leather seats. I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all 4 tires. Maybe next time I'll think before he cheats. I know a Mountain Dew it for ya, that morning coffee brewed it for ya, one touch and I brand new it for ya. And now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, if that's sweet, I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso.
Holy snap.
Isn't that sweet? I guess so. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. People on.
Turn away from it all
Like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it don't work.
And for me to decide, am I a man or am I a muppet? Am I a muppet? If I'm a muppet, well, I'm a very manly muppet. Am I a muppet or am I a man? Am I a man? If I'm a man, that makes me a muppet of a man. A muppet of a man.
I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a survivor, feeling like a million. I'm still standing after all this time. Thinking of the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Absolutely filthy cold air. Boom goes the dying rain.
I realized that's what I love doing.
Of YBTV Sports Rewind. I'm Libby Zimmerman.
And I'm Kael Shoulders. It is officially time to recap the spring 2026 semester for all things Messiah Athletics. We will be looking back at a successful end for the season of many of our winter sports, and we'll catch you up on the latest activity of our spring sports on campus.
Men's basketball faced a challenging season in the MAC Commonwealth Conference, but the team continued to compete hard throughout the season and gained valuable experience. With a new era just beginning as Jacob Flegel continues as head coach and the program looks to build the future.
Women's basketball had another very successful season, continuing their strong tradition in the MAC Commonwealth. The Falcons once again established themselves as one of the top teams in the conference, consistently performing at a high level throughout the season and making a strong postseason push.
Messiah Wrestling had another strong season, competing at a high level throughout the year. The team posted solid results in dual matches, including a 12-4 record at one point in the season, and saw multiple wrestlers place in the tournament championship and advance through to postseason events.
Swimming and indoor track and field also turned in strong performances this year, with both programs continuing to show depth and consistency. The season included multiple notable performances and record-breaking moments across meets.
Men's volleyball is our lone spring sport that has already concluded its season and was a very successful one at that. The Falcons finished the season with an impressive 26-5 overall record and a 7-1 mark in the conference play. The team was dominant statistically as well, out-hitting opponents .289 to .187 and averaging more kills, assists, and aces per set throughout the season. Their strong play, however, developed a deep and successful season from start to finish.
Well, now that we've recapped the sports that have concluded their seasons, the second semester, let's take a look at the teams still competing. Women's lacrosse, baseball, softball, and men and women's tennis are all set to compete in the MAC Commonwealth playoffs this week.
That's right. Baseball enters the week with a strong momentum, holding a 26-10 overall record and an impressive 17-2 conference record. And softball will host a double elimination tournament this weekend.
Now, it's time to recap some of the best plays from the last few months in this rewind edition of the Falcon 4. The NCAA Division III Region Championship, with 8 Falcons earning podium finishes. Keegan Demarest captured gold in the 165-pound weight class, while Zach Needles earned bronze at 174 points. Both wrestlers represented the Falcons at the 2026 D3 National in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This was a huge accomplishment for both men as they continued their journey at the national level.
Christian Volz of the men's baseball team delivered a performance of the ages, throwing a perfect game in Messiah's 6-0 Game 1 victory over Hood College. Volz was untouchable on the mound, retiring all 21 batters he faced and recording 9 strikeouts on just 94 pitches. He did not allow a single base runner through 7 innings and sealed the perfect game with a line out to third for the final out, capping off a dominant and historic outing for the Falcons. His command, composure, and precision set the tone for Messiah's doubleheader sweep, marking one of the most impressive pitching performances in program history.
We also saw an incredible accomplishment from Liv Montero. With the basket in the second quarter of the women's matchup against York College, Liv Montero became the 27th player in Messiah women's basketball history to reach 1,000 career points. This was a big accomplishment for anyone, but especially for Liv Montero. As many of you may remember, Montero was unable to play her freshman, sophomore, and junior years here at Messiah due to a medical condition regarding her heart. However, during senior year, she was cleared to play and appeared in 22 games, totaling 115 points. She returned over the last 2 years as a graduate student and did not let up. This was truly an inspiring achievement.
It really was, and I'm happy that in my time here I got to witness that with her and see her journey as an athlete. But finally, we're going to recognize a frequent flyer here on the Falcon 4, Luca Fetter, up here again for numerous school records this season. Fetter broke the school 5K record with a blazing time of 14 minutes and 54 seconds. This was Fetter's second school record of the season, as he has recently broken his own 300-meter record not once but twice. In addition, he earned a second Senior Scholar Award, claimed all-conference finish at the MAC Championship, and represented Messiah at the D3 Cross Country National Championships. Another incredible accomplishment to add to the list of Fetter records with another astonishing time. And what a fantastic way to round out his senior season here at Messiah.
Well, some great accomplishments from another great semester. These big moments, however, weren't the only thing we covered here on YBTV Sports, as we covered some of the big moments from the MAC Swimming Championships, and we have a special highlight reel right here on YBTV Sports.
Referee.
Well, Messiah Swimming wrapped up the 2026 MAC Championships with strong performances from both the men's and women's teams. The women finished third overall with 1,115 points, highlighted by a gold medal from Grace Shad in the 200 back and multiple bronze medals, including Lauren Edge in the 1,650 free, and 2 relay podium finishes. Shad earned 3 all-conference honors to lead the Falcons. On the men's side, Messiah finished 7th with 632 points. Joseph Duquette led the way with 2 bronze medals in the 100 and 200 back, earning all-conference recognition in both events.
What an amazing season for our athletes, and still more to come as the spring sports kind of wrap up what they have going on. And for me, it's been an unforgettable few years. As I pass the torch to Kael, who will take over as sports director next year, I know the program is in great hands. Unfortunately, that's all for this semester of YBTV Sports, but right after this, we will have a special edition of YB Tonight Recap, so make sure to stay tuned for that. As for me, this is my last time signing off for YBTV Sports. I'm Libby Zimmerman.
Hey, my name is Josiah Rodriguez, your host for YB Tonight. I'm here to give you some wonderful advice for your upcoming Valentine's Day. Here with some tips and tricks about love. Tip number 1, when approaching a woman, take things slow. Always be careful to never accidentally chase them in the middle of the night in a parking lot.
Everything okay in here, bud?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just doing the cold open, you know?
No, you don't work for YBTV anymore, remember? You got fired last semester.
No, I work here. I just did a sketch last week, you know? That's how things go.
Oh, God, the hallucinations are getting worse. No, you're in a mental hospital right now.
Well, what happened to me? Josiah, you have... Your host for YB Tonight. I'm here to give you some wonderful advice for your upcoming Valentine's Day. Tips and tricks about love. Tip number 1, when approaching a woman, take things slow. Always be careful to never accidentally chase them in the middle of the night in a parking lot.
Everything okay in here, bud?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just doing the cold open, you know?
No, you don't work for YBTV anymore, remember? You got fired last semester.
No, I work here. I just did a sketch last week, you know? That's how things go.
Oh, God, the hallucinations are getting worse. No, you're in a mental hospital right now.
Well, what happened to me? Josiah, you have...
Messiah definitely gave me an idea of what my future could look like. It gave me a vision for all the possibilities that existed for my life through the example of alumni, other students that were just a little bit ahead of me in coursework, the professors that came before me and maybe have graduated from Messiah. There's just such a community that existed and a model of success that was proven time and time again through Messiah. And so that was kind of one of the reasons why I chose to come here and why I continue to love it.
It's been for us here at YBTV. Anybody got any special standout memories that, really just kind of encapsulate the YBTV spirit?
Well, I think for me, we kind of all saw the sports intro. That's been a favorite part of mine. I think it was started by PJ Rydell a few years ago, and then Caleb Kukin, and passed on to James, and now down to me, and now on to Kael. So I think it's exciting to see traditions like that live on and to be able to continue things onto generations that haven't even met the originator.
Mm. I think also just as the person kind of in this entire YBTV crew who has been here the longest, even before our engineer, Alan, I think it's just been crazy to kind of see everybody come in and kind of all just see you all grow and kind of just become really close with all of you guys, like especially these three here. I think it's just been incredible, and that's something that most people don't know because we're behind the screen or you're behind the screen and watching us. So it's kind of just really nice and heartfelt to just know and see that you guys grown and kind of excited to see where you guys go.
Thank you too, Danny. And I was going to say, I think we've all had some very special moments and good performances. I know, Charlie, you love to entertain us all. Hopefully we'll get to see some highlights from all of us here shortly.
Oof,
Yeah.
I'm nervous for the send-off.
Why would you be nervous?
Well, I've been here.
He's funny, guys, like hilarious.
I've been here for 3 years, and in that time, Alan has done nothing but collect dirt on me. So I'm really excited to see what we've got cooking here. You know, I've managed to stay spoiler-free so far. But yeah, I think as far as memories go for YBTV, I constantly find myself coming back to the vault. That was kind of my start on YBTV. That was like the first big anything really that I did. Started by Kelly Gainey, of course. Shout out to my goat. But man, we just had such a great time. I mean, from stolen doors to clowns to puppies dressed as clowns. I mean, there was so much fun stuff, and I had such a great time getting to cover that. And I do get a little sad thinking that I had to take a step back from that, you know, this year specifically, just to kind of more embrace my role as producer for YB Tonight. But you know, I've had such a great time here with YBTV, with all the people here, getting to put in that work, you know, make those projects, getting to see Cam do the human claw machine at Dave & Buster's, you know, that's always a classic. Well, unfortunately, that time has come, and this is our last goodbye.
It is that time of the show where we unfortunately, all four of us seniors, have to be sent off. And we do have a surprise person who is going to be our anchor here tonight. So I guess without further ado, our Mr. Anchor can come on out. Micah?
Not me, I don't have a mic.
Okay.
Oh, it's Kael.
Hi, Kael.
That makes sense, you know, fresh face.
Not me, I'm on sports!
Huh?
So then,
Who is it, guys?
It's me.
oh!
Hi, Cam.
Behind this.
Hi.
Are you the reason why they just came out and yelled?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we had to
Yes,
have known that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's take a look at some of your best moments from the semester. We start with Connor.
Of course we do. I'm your host, Connor Zodi.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Flex the Falcon is cherished by all, and the news of his arthritis.
Okay, let me just memorize it. Hey, I wasn't ready.
No!
If I saw that loser in person, wait, is that?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm your host, Charles Jones.
No, you don't work for YBTV anymore, remember? You got fired last semester.
What's the worst that can happen?
A few moments later.
Oh, yeah.
You're the pro!
Dude, that was it.
Feel the energy.
Hey, how we doing, huh?
Getting all gray in your butt?
I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river. Envision their mind, right, as a bowl of mustard amongst a room full of elephants.
What?
So I'm here to tell you that when you get out there, you're probably gonna find out that you ain't worth jack squat. I will give each and every one of you $2. Here's Matt, here's you. There's Matt, there's you. We're gonna have to clean that up later. Make sure you check out Lily's new book, I'm Rying My Best, How to Make Bread When You're Under Pressure.
Hosted by Messiah, Fall Fest at Messiah Village, and so much more. The clowns would entertain crowds with props.
I'm sick and tired of living in a van down by the river!
You know, I don't think I'm seeing enough.
And I'm Libby Zimmerman. And I'm Libby Zimmerman. For YBTV, I'm Elizabeth Zimmerman. This is what $50,000 as a broadcast student at Messiah University will get you. Well, that's fine, because I can do it on my own anyway.
We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, so we're breaking free. Let it go, let it go. Turn away, slam the door.
There's only two types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe.
For those flashing lights, 'cause you know that, baby, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Papa, paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar. You know that of me. Papa, paparazzi, promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Falcon Update here on YBTV. I'm your host, Danny Johnson. I'm Danny Johnson. I'm Danny Johnson. I'm Danny Johnson. I feel so pale. Why am I so pale?
It's so pale.
Can you fix that?
Why about that? Because I'm a Caucasian.
5, 4, 3. Our first, Alan, can I just say, I'm so glad that this striped shirt is showing up because last time I did it, it looked like I was... Well, I actually found out today that I'm going to a Flyers game on the 17th, so I'm pretty
stoked about that.
I guess you got the right color for it. But yeah, I'm pretty
stoked about that.
And definitely to catch up on some homework or at least get ahead. But yeah,
Pretty stoked about that.
Have a great night, Messiah.
Well, no tears yet.
I can't. I don't have waterproof mascara.
Maybe
I'm
just
dehydrated. Why don't you cry for us, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you'll miss us. Come on.
Yeah, I miss you guys.
Yeah.
But, guess who's taking over?
What is happening?
This guy. Well, thank you all seriously for all of your contributions to YBTV. We all appreciate your guidance and dedication to making YBTV for what it is today.
Sorry, I still gotta do my job.
You all,
Just a little bit more guidance.
just a little bit. You will all be missed, but we are sure excited to see what you accomplish after you graduate. Is there anything you guys want to say? We'll start with you.
I was gonna say, as I mentioned, I've been here for all 4 years, so it's definitely a little bit bittersweet for me, just in the sense that this is what I've known for 4 years. But I also feel like everybody here has become family to me. It's kind of what I look forward to on my Mondays, and definitely what I cherish the most is just the friendships I've built. I mean, looking back on Libby's send-off that I did for her, I didn't realize how long we've become friends and how many pictures we had, and that kind of just made me feel a little bit more sad. But I really appreciate everybody that's been here, and especially these guys here who have been by my side through it all. So, yeah. I'll hold it for you. I got you.
Oh, thank you. I think I can.
Okay,
I got it.
I just want to help you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I joined YBTV my sophomore year, and I'm gonna be honest, it was like pulling teeth to get me here, because I just had too much to do and I wasn't gonna come, and I'm really glad that I did. I think that I've grown a lot since I've been here, and I appreciate the time and the experience of being able to work in a broadcast studio and work alongside so many wonderful individuals. Like Danny said, like, we've really grown close over these last 3, 4, I mean, we worked in Akron, so 4 years. Something I really appreciate. They've seen a lot of crash outs of mine and a lot of happy moments. So, you know, the ups and downs of life doesn't get any more interesting than this. So I appreciate all the time that I've had here, and I think that if you're freshman, sophomore, junior, you're watching this and you are like, hey, broadcasting seems cool, you know, give it a try, come out, try behind the scenes, take some photos, get on air, do your thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I must say, YBTV has been such a blessing these past 3 years that I've been a part of it. You know, they've been with me through the best of hairstyles and the worst of hairstyles.
They've all been good, Charlie. Come on.
I appreciate it, but you know, sometimes you go for you know, look, and then sometimes you just go for volume. And I was a volume man through and through, but truly.
Charles Volume in the streets?
They do, actually. They do call me Charles Volume in these streets. Just one of my many, many nicknames. Man, it's been truly, I mean, not to get all sentimental, but they do call me Charles Sentimental in these streets. It's just been such a wonderful blessing to be here with you guys, to get to know such a fantastic group of people, to get to explore aspects of broadcasting that I've never really experienced before, and just had such an amazing time getting to do it. I'm really going to miss this place, and I really feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, I would just say thank you to everyone at YBTV, past, present, future, that has made it what it is. Youth 4 especially will remember when I first got here, I was a nervous wreck.
Were?
No, yes. But they helped me to build my confidence and find my groove, and I was able to work on my craft and be a part of a winning team, which we are all here at YBTV. So I just want to thank all of you and everybody behind the scenes back there and in the control room. It's just been a phenomenal ride, a short one for me, but phenomenal. And, you know, echoing what Danny said, we're family here. We really are. So I'm just beyond grateful for what the Lord has blessed me with all of you.
Pass it down the line.
Pass it down the line to Mystery Anchor. Not so much of a mystery anymore. Well, that is unfortunately all we have for our show this semester and this school year, but thank you for watching.
And for one final time, for YBTV, we are the class of 2026. Hello, I'm Charlie Jones, and I'm here to present to you the films that will be featured at Splice 2026. Starting with Stranger Things, directed by Jeremiah Moody, about a student who finds a forbidden door and makes a mistake. Next up, also directed by Jeremiah Moody and Jeremiah Rushik, is a film titled You Knit, which focuses on two friends that discover an obsession for knitting.
Oh, dude, yo, I forgot my bag. Yo, I'll be right back.
And with another movie directed by Jeremiah Moody is I Don't Like Mexican, about a bank robbing couple who cannot decide where to eat out.
All right, want some Chinese?
Nah, I don't like Chinese.
Okay, how about Italian?
Too much sauce.
How about that burger joint down the street?
Eh,
Okay, well, what do you want?
honestly, I don't know. You pick.
Mexican.
I don't like Mexican.
You got to be kidding
No, I
me.
hate Mexican.
Since when?
Next, we have Talon from Corbin Reinert, who focuses on a detective who is tired of the corruption and fights back as a street-level vigilante.
Arlo Briggs.
Hey, you ready to go?
We're not going. The higher-ups in the chain said we're done, so we're done.
I don't even know who you are.
Then we have Fresher Than Ever by Michael Saunders Jr., which is about a rapper wanting to make it big. However, he encounters the problem of dealing with a hater.
I know I be the best rapper in the game. There's no fame to it, just kidding, there's a lot of fame. Because I be making a name for myself, and I know I be like vanilla and chocolate like a swirl. Because I'm like a tornado up in here with my bars, yeah. Yeah. Yo, that's some serious gas, dog. Like, come on, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I just sent the final cut to your phone.
Man, I'm gonna finna show them all what I'm made of.
Nathan Perlis's Ex-Aspiration tells the story of a musical theater student who is doubtful about an upcoming audition.
How'd it go?
It doesn't matter.
What's wrong?
My major, that's what. I chose the wrong one.
With yet another film from Jeremiah Moody, this one titled Journey's End, which shows us the dream of a bouncy ball. Next up is Model Employee by Sydney Otto, which focuses on an employee who slacks around and is called by the boss.
I called you into my office today. It's about some of the work you've been doing this week. More specifically, it's about a design you submitted to me.
From Dilanna Price comes Nuele, a visual poetry film based on struggles of hair identity. This is a dramatic reenactment of a poem written by the filmmaker Anne Montika Smith, entitled Hair Like Mine. The Sounds We Don't Hear, directed by Nicholas Rizzuto, is a story about a man named Josiah who tries to find his identity in a world that tells him what he should be. In a collaborative effort from Kael Hakin and Josiah Rodriguez, we have El Ritmo de las Fichas to highlight a family's domino game and explore culture, connection, and things that have been unspoken. At First Sight, which is also directed by Nathan Perlis, is about Marion, who was alone on Valentine's Day, and an invisible man named Darby who ended up invisible due to him not finding his own special someone.
Hi, I'm Darby.
Who said that?
Right here. What's your name?
Marion,
Hey, Marion, did you get my card?
I never feel seen around you. His name is Darby.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I'm invisible.
He's been rejected all his life. Someone has to be his friend.
You're talking to nothing. You care about nothing.
I can't make anyone be like me, just for my sake.
You have to be with someone. Someone has to love you. Darby.
Valentine's Day has yet to be a good day for me.
Me too.
Petey's World by Kaya Hakin focuses on a detective who investigates the star of a popular kids show due to some controversy that the star has been involved in. From Josiah Rodriguez is an experimental piece that deals with separation and consequence. Oh. Is that it? Nothing Without Us by Valencia Patrick is a mockumentary on the two greatest musical producers that the world has ever seen. Another film by Nicholas Rizzuto called Higher is on a basketball player who shares his story as he struggled to find a purpose.
Looking back, easily when I was younger, I would say that my greatest blessing was my gifts at playing basketball. But when you realize that the ball stops bouncing, when you realize that the game is only 48 minutes, and afterwards you have to come home, afterwards or before the game you have to prepare, there's so much outside of playing basketball that you then understand that this is just a tool, just a sport, it's just a gift that you can use, but there's more to life than being a basketball player. And you know, seeing my kids be born, seeing them grow up, seeing my wife start to achieve some of her goals, it brings me no greater joy.
Our next film is Stories by Brandon Keaton, which is about a gangster on the run who befriends people that he meets along the way, while a hitman follows close behind.
I've got something for you. Yeah, what's up? A happy ending. Don't spend it all in one place, kid. Make the call.
Tell me something, boss.
Thought you'd appreciate the scenery.
Boy's been busy, Jenny. He's been talking to the feds for 2 months.
I think he needs a vacation. Hey, what's going on?
I vouched for you.
Yeah?
This is my home. Stay. Rest.
While you wait, let me tell this story.
From the mind of Soraya Boyce, we have a film titled Lamando Messias, a film in memory of Bertha Tompkins and Anne Morrison. Perception by Danielle Leppard is a story filled with mystery after a body has been found in the library that ties into a rookie detective case to find the one behind her father's death.
Knocked over chair, fallen books, thrown stool. Nothing is random.
What is it?
And last, but most certainly not least, we have You Eaten by Lu Tsung Lao, which is a story about neighbors who form a close bond through food, a common love language. That's all the films that will be featuring at Splice 2026. Stop by on Sunday, May 3rd from 2 to 4 p.m. in Parmer Cinema to see the films on display and celebrate the talented students that we have here at Messiah. That's all for this preview of Splice. I'm Charlie Jones.